See the tape here, he bailed out, hid in a complex called the Sympathy Apartment Complex. And at that point, he took off running. As you can see, the police are chasing him. He's trying to get away from them. At some point, he runs into one of the police Tahoes, as you see. Yeah. And they take him down, arrest him. Later find out that this guy has a felony warrant for his arrest.
Ah, which is exactly why he was running. So
exactly.
I like the way they picked him up and flipped him down. And flipped him.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
That was a full-on takedown. And Rick, you rolled up right at that second and just started rolling. We're going to show it to everybody one more time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, 6:15 in the morning, you're still trying to wake up, you know, still trying to make it to work. And, yeah, and then all of a sudden, now this guy's pushing me. And I was like, well, you know, and I realized real quick what was going on. You see the black mask, and there's only one reason people wear a black mask in a gas station.
Daniel Gasky assesses the situation. The firefighter is about to become a crime fighter.
He's got a fixed blade knife. He doesn't have a gun, or if he does, he doesn't have it in his hand. He has a knife right now. I was like, he's focused on the lady. I can control this. You know, I just launched on his back, put my arm around his head, around his neck, and just rotated and kind of tossed him onto the ground and landed on top of him to just stun him. And once I got on the ground, I was on top of him. I was able to get the knife away and kind of threw it out of his reach and went and focused more on just controlling him.
The robber didn't know Gasky wrestled in high school and served 8 years as a Marine. The relieved clerk calls 911.
Redhead with a red jacket on. They got him on the ground.
She was very grateful. I mean, I think she was obviously very happy that I was there. You don't do this for fame or fortune or anything like that. You know, it's the right thing to do. And that's a reward in itself, is the fact that you were able to help someone out.
Jay Yano didn't have the day off yesterday, so he planned to take his 2 young children to work with him. As his kids loaded into his truck parked right outside their McCully home, Yano left the vehicle running as he quickly walked to the rear of the truck.
And that's when I noticed the guy walking from across the street coming over.
Yano says within a split second, his truck began to pull forward with his 9-year-old daughter and 11-year-old son inside. He ran to the driver's side door.
I opened the car door. I saw my son holding the guy down with his left hand.
I just grabbed his shoulder and started punching his face, telling him to get out of the truck.
Jonah Yano says he wasn't scared. His younger sister was in trouble and he needed to help her. Despite being much smaller than the 35-year-old suspect, Jonah gave his father enough time to pull the suspect out of the truck. Yano says after ensuring the kids were safe with a neighbor, he ran after the suspect who had fled. He caught up with them here a couple blocks away and held him down until police arrived.
If my son didn't jump in, he would have just taken off with her down the street.
Brooklyn knows she'll always have a big brother looking out for her. Jonah jokes little sis owes him.
$500. I thanked him and I hugged him.
His parents say their son's years of jiu-jitsu practice came in handy, but beyond that, it was a brotherly love which can't be taught.
And we don't know how bad it could have been, but I'm proud of him.
This guy with that hooded sweatshirt. Yeah, he's taking off running right now. It's a white hooded sweatshirt. What's up, man? Come here. Hey, come here.
Man, I know you.
Come here.
Pope, what are you doing?
Come here.
What are you doing? I'm not on probation, nothing.
Put your hands up.
You don't have to search me,
Hey,
Pope.
Hey.
I'm not on. You didn't ask me no questions or nothing, Pope.
Get your hands up.
I know my rights, Pope.
Hey. Hey.
Pope, you don't have no reason.
No. Are you done? Are you done?
Right, Mervyn, the other thing, is there anything in the vehicle that shouldn't be in the vehicle?
No, there isn't, no.
Nothing at all?
No, it's fine.
Right. Pound 20 on there?
Yeah, I use change all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
OK.
Martin's got a bad feeling about this man.
Right.
He's going to search him.
I'll quickly take you down, because everybody gets into my car. I've had it happen once before when someone produced a blade on me.
Okay, no
all right,
yeah,
so I'm going to pat you down.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whoa!
Martin's mate has turned up just in time.
Hands on your taser! Get down! On the ground! Arms out! Arms out! Go on, team, cuff me, mate.
The man's being red-dotted. If he doesn't calm down, he'll be in for a bit of a shock.
Put your other arm out, Mervyn.
I didn't do it for you, this was driver. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm not. That's all right.
Right. Have you got... come on.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Right, what was all that for? I was being fair with you, buddy.
Yeah.
I was being fair. What was it all about? Be honest with me now before I start digging.
Yeah, that's right.
What's it all about?
It's fine.
What'd you run off? Whose car is it?
It's in my girlfriend's car.
Right.
Is this my driver? I'll get the car.
Over here. Come.
After having 2 tasers pointed at him, the man's stepping into line.
Hold on. Don't pull away from him, Mervyn. It's not going to get you anywhere, is it?
Or maybe he's not.
Oh, no, I'm down.
What's your problem?
It's a case of once bitten, twice shy for Martin.
Sorry, I've got something on me, mate. I've got something.
Where?
No, it's drugs, innit?
Where? Where?
In my pocket.
Get off him.
In my pocket. I'm not going to hurt you.
Get off him.
Seriously,
He's trying to fight. Just be careful.
I ain't trying to fight.
He's not going to fight anybody. He's got cuffs on.
Come on. It's in my front pocket. I'll run over.
An off-duty cop is lending a hand and has grabbed a foot.
Just stand up.
You're hurting me, sir.
Just stand up. Where you got on you, mate?
I've got something in his pocket here.
In that pocket there.
The reason for Mervyn's desperate attempts to get away is now abundantly clear.
You're under arrest for suspicion of being in possession of controlled substance with intent to supply. Do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. You do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
O jovem entrou de manhã na loja de conveniência do posto, sacou um revólver e apontou para a atendente. Em seguida, o assaltante foi para um corredor que dá acesso à sala do gerente. Um funcionário se deparou com o criminoso na porta, voltou e entregou o dinheiro. Do lado de fora, o policial militar que tomava café no posto percebeu a ação e preparou a emboscada. De camisa preta, ele pediu aos clientes que deixassem a loja e aos funcionários que procurassem um local seguro. Quando o ladrão retornou, o PM deu voz de prisão. O bandido reagiu e levou 4 tiros nas pernas. O jovem de 21 anos passou por cirurgia e está fora de perigo.